Hello， 大家好 ，Welcome to 双语成语 Bilingual Chinese Idiom. I'm 徐老师
And I'm Lucy. Okay, so 老师 what's on the agenda for today?
Today we are going to talk about 四面楚歌.
So it's an idiom about four. We've just learned that the number four, or 四, has a negative connotation due to its homophone, 死, but I also think there's a lot more to it than that.
That's right. Do you remember we also discussed that in ancient Chinese philosophy, 四 is a lucky number?
I do. We learned that 四 symbolizes completeness, like with the four seasons or 四季. So we can see that it also has positive connotations as well.
Exactly. Should we look at the idiom 四面楚歌 now?
I think that's a good idea. So what does 四面楚歌 actually mean?
四面 refers to four sides and it means everywhere. In 楚歌, Chu was a state in southern China during the Warring States period, and 歌 is the song. So 楚歌 means the song from Chu state.
I see. So 四面楚歌 means that the song of Chu is everywhere.
Exactly. The idiom is used to describe when someone is surrounded by the enemy. It was originally derived from a heroic romance that describes how the hero was serenaded by Chu folk music.
How romantic. I know that music can be a powerful thing, especially in times of war. Armies would sing in the trenches to boost morale. So, what's the significance of the Chu folk music in this story?
As you say, music can be a powerful way to boost morale, but it also can destroy morale. In this story, it is used for the latter purpose.
Oh no, so not in the least bit romantic then. You know, that description sounds like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones. The Lannisters' song was played when the Stark family was betrayed and surrounded. When the audience heard the song playing, they knew the Starks were done for.
This is exactly how the hero of the story felt.
So, what exactly happened?
At the end of Qin dynasty, the leader of two dominant forces, Chu and Han, contended to become the new emperor. The story described the last battle between the Chu-Han contention. Are you ready to tell the story with me?
I am indeed. Let's go.
四面楚歌
Backed into a corner.
秦朝末年，政治腐败，楚王项羽打败很多秦军，成为英雄。
In the final years of the Qin dynasty, at a time of political corruption, Xiang Yu of Chu became a hero after defeating the Qin army.
秦帝投降后，他和汉王刘邦都要争天下。
He struggled in a battle of power with Liu Bang of Han, following the surrender of the Qin emperor.
他们约定以鸿沟为界，东边是项羽的，西边是刘邦的。
They came to the agreement that the Hong Canal shall serve as a border, with Xiang Yu controlling the east and Liu Bang to the west.
不久，刘邦破坏合约，将楚军包围在垓下。
Before long, Liu Bang violated the agreement surrounding the Chu army in Gaixia.
这时，楚军不但兵少，粮食也快没了。
At the time, the Chu army not only had a lack of troops, they were also running out of food.
这时，刘邦的谋士张良给他出了一个计策：心理战。
During this time, Liu Bang's military strategist, Zhang Liang, devised a plan: psychological warfare.
他让被俘的楚军在夜里唱起楚地歌谣。
He ordered the members of the Chu army who had been taken prisoner to start singing the songs of Chu during the night.
当汉营里传来一阵阵楚歌，楚军想起故乡，泪流满面。
When the sound of the songs of Chu came flooding from the Han camp, all of the Chu army couldn't help but burst into tears thinking about their home.
而项羽也吃惊地说：“为什么汉营里有那么多楚军呢？难道汉军已经占领楚地了？”
Xiang Yu was taken aback and said, Why are there so many people from Chu in the Han army? Could it be that the Han army had already seized the land of Chu?
他以为汉军已占领所有楚地，于是突围而去，兵败，在江边自刎而死。
He mistakenly thought that the Han army had already taken full control of the land of Chu. Xiang Yu broke the siege, leading to the defeat of Chu and his own death after he slit his own throat by the riverbank. Okay, guys, that's the end of the story. So, 老师, how can we use this idiom?
Right, 四面楚歌 can be used to describe a situation where someone is surrounded by the enemy on all sides or is facing difficulty from all directions.
I have an example that I think is like 四面楚歌.
Go ahead, I'm curious.
Did you hear about the recent antitrust lawsuit that has been filed against Apple? The company has been accused of monopolizing the smartphone market, and so they've got a bit of a battle on their hands. In this case, can I say 苹果公司已经四面楚歌了?
That is a very good example of 四面楚歌. So, Lucy, is there any similar expression in English?
In the case of Apple, we can say that it's under fire.
So instead of singing folk songs to your enemy, you grill them by putting them on fire?
That's a good way of thinking about it. But the original phrase of being under fire means that you're being shot at. So as you can imagine, you'd be a bit helpless in this situation.
Thank you for the translation. Should we have a quick recap?
Good idea. Okay, so 老师, how would you explain 四面楚歌?
It describes a situation where someone is surrounded by the enemy or facing difficulty from all directions. 他做错事了，现在四面楚歌。So Lucy, what is the English expression for 四面楚歌?
We can say that someone is under fire. But to be honest, there are many ways that we could translate this. Like someone has been backed into a corner or has their back up against the wall. Perhaps if anyone in the audience has had an experience with 四面楚歌, they could also let us know in the comments below.
Excellent. 谢谢大家。
Thanks for listening, everyone.